Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of my current favorite makeup products. Yeah, you guys have been asking me, like, you try a lot of makeup, but what are your favorite go-to products? Like, what do you pull out if you're doing your makeup not in front of the camera, just going out? So today I was actually editing something else and I didn't like the way it was coming out, so I said, let me film something real quick. Let me do a full face of my current makeup favorites. So that's what I'm doing for you guys today. So hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing and you will stay tuned for the video. I'm going to start with my brows because this is a full face. By now, you all know what my favorite brow products are, especially the pencil. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing. And if you love a full face of makeup favorites, this is not monthly makeup favorites. These are my go-to favorite products. If you like videos like this and it interests you, please give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed. So I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. I have on my skincare already, which is my Lancome Genifique serum. I have on my Lancome HCF serum. I have my Olay Whip moisturizer, and I've been using this milky toner. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydra Infused Lotion. So I've been using this, and I talked about it in a few of my other videos, so I wanted to bring it downstairs to show you guys what I use. I keep it upstairs in my bedroom bathroom because when I put it on, it's usually once I'm doing my skincare. If I'm down here and I'm trying out new products, then I will try whatever I have down here and I won't put, you know, moisturizer and stuff on my face. This was upstairs, but I wanted to show you guys because I've been talking about it. And I do have like a milky toner down here that I bought that I never tried. So this is my favorite brow product. Come on, brows. Brows is usually the longest thing, so that's why a lot of times I don't put it in the video. They definitely have different shapes. Okay, I'm gonna carve my brows out. I'm not gonna talk through it because it may or may not make the video. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, not the hydrating one. The e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. You see it's almost empty. It's one of my favorites to carve out my brows. I like to make sure that I cover everything. I'm gonna put a little bit of this down here. I've been messing with my chin. I don't know. Some months I'm more controlled and some months I'm not. And if you see any white residue on my neck, it's because I took my skincare, my moisturizer and everything down my neck. Okay, so I'm not going to put any brow gel on yet because usually by the time I'm finished, I have to go over the brows again. So this is just like the framework of the brow. When I'm touching stuff up, then I'll go in and I'll put the brow gel on. I'm excited to be sitting here just doing makeup. So I'm going to use this Sigma palette because I have quite a few favorite eyeshadow palettes that came out this year. This one is neutral. This one is something that everybody can use. I love the formulas in here. I just love the color story that Sigma gave us. It is a beautiful, beautiful palette. So this is what we're using today. We're going to start with this shade right here called Macchiato. I don't know why we're starting with that one, but that's just what I see that it looks like what I want to use. Now, I never know what look I'm going to do with the eyes. Usually just my basic signature eye look that goes with my shape of eyes. And I feel like because of my bone structure in my eyes, usually I can just follow, like right in this area and here, like I just follow the curves, like the natural curves of my eye. That's how I determine my look. Now, you know, you can definitely make your eyes shape basically any way you want to, depending on how skilled you are in doing makeup. So we're doing a easy makeup look today that anybody can do. Beginners, people that are advanced, just something that's beautiful and simple that you can wear every day, like an everyday soft glam kind of makeup. Okay, and this is a Sigma E35 blending brush. Do you see how pigmented this eyeshadow is? Very pigmented and blends out smoothly. It's not patchy at all. I know a lot of people were like, oh, I have other neutral palettes when this palette came out. Like, the formula is so good. It really is so good, and everybody can use it. Like, I have quite a few neutral palettes that you're gonna see next month when I start the series. I put a post up, guys. I want to do a series for the summer. More than likely, it's gonna last the 2 months of the summer because I want to do 28 days of foundation. So every day will be a different foundation. Now, I'm not going to be doing straight every day, but every time I put a video out, which I usually put a video out twice a week. So you figure twice a week, 4 weeks, that's already 8 videos for the month. So 16. We're going to make it where it's 28 days of foundation. So you figure if it's 16 videos, we're going to do 28 days. It'll be 28 days by the time I do the 2 months. So more than likely, it'll be like 14 videos each month. Okay, so that is the E35 and this one is the E25. I'm going to take this little short brush, and it doesn't have any extra product on it. I want to see if I can blend it out without adding another shade. I'm going to take this brush by Morphe, the M441. They don't make it anymore. They have a bunch of new brushes. I didn't really care for them like that. Like, I went into the store and I didn't care for them. I'm so used to the brushes that I have that I didn't love them. I bought some, but the 2 or 3 that I bought, you never even see them in the videos because they just don't make me happy. Everybody's talking about them, how wonderful they are, but I like the ones that I have. And you know, if it was good, I would have used, because they gave a free eyeshadow brush with the eyeshadow palettes that I used from Morphe. Like, I picked it up and tried to use it. It didn't feel comfortable in my hand. It didn't do what I needed to do now. I will try it again, but yeah. So see how that blended that out, like just a little bit. So we're gonna go back into Campbell for this eye, and I just want to blend out here. I'm gonna take this Morphe M513, and I'm gonna take a light shade, this one right here called Mohair, and put it on the lid. I like to take my eyeshadow a little bit higher than my crease so you guys can see it. So it can be seen, period. Not only you guys, so it can be seen with my eye open or closed. That's what I prefer to do. You really don't see a lot. You really don't see a lot. It's not a bright shade. I'm gonna put a brighter shade in the corner. It has like a green undertone. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush, another E25 from Sigma, and I'm gonna go into this light shade right here called Coriander. Yeah, to me, I like that shade better than the other one. It kind of stands out a little bit more. It gives a little more dimension to the eye. It doesn't look like just one shadow. And I'm going to take the other side of the brush and go into Sand Dollar, which is this shade. And see how pigmented these shadows are? Really pigmented, really pretty. They're not ashy looking. I don't care how light the shade is. It's not ashy looking. I really like that about these eyeshadows. So let's put a little bit of one of these shimmers on the lid just to give it like a little pop. I'm gonna use this shade Dune and just tap it here. This is like a shimmer. It's not metallic at all. Just like a powder shimmer shadow. That's what it looks like. Yeah, let's see if I use a brush. So, okay, I like this palette, right? But I think that I want to add something more to give it like a little more pop. Like, I love the matte shades in there, but the metallic shades, they look almost like the matte shades from where I'm sitting. Now, maybe when I'm editing, it'll look a little different, but let me see what's in this Pat McGrath palette. So we're going to take this shade, which I don't know the name of it. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, Blitz Bronze Supernova. So that's what we're going to use. Yeah, I like the bronziness of that shade. We'll finish this eye and then I'll do the other eye. I know you guys have heard me say this before. This is my favorite liquid liner. It's so smooth. You don't have to go in and shake it. Like, you don't have to keep shaking it. It just keeps going. I don't know how she did it, but it's wonderful. I'm a little disappointed now that, you know, I'm trying this palette again and I'm looking for the shimmers. I'm like a little disappointed that this palette shimmers are not shimmering. Okay guys, so this is the eyes so far. Now we're going to do the skin. I'm going to put these Thirst Burst drops, Dewy and Brightening Hydrating Hibiscus Complex from e.l.f. I really like this. I love the glowiness that it gives to the skin. Like, if you look at my skin, it has like a glow, but it's not as glowy as it's going to be when I put this on. So I'm going to put this on. This is a dupe or inspired product from the Glow Recipe Dewdrops. I love the way this makes the skin look. Like, you can use this as a primer, or you can, you know, use a primer. We're going to use a primer today. But I just love the added moisture that it gives to the skin. I'm going to put some under the eyes. I really, really like this product. So yeah. Okay, and I didn't mention to you guys what I have on my lips today. So I have Summer Fridays in a pink tube on my lips today. You know why I changed it? Let me tell you. The other day I was filming. When I was editing, I was like, wait a minute. What is this white, creasy stuff inside of my mouth? Okay, yeah, it was the lip treatment. And I was like, oh my God, I hate that. Like, I hate to see people with lip gloss and then they get that foamy, like, I hate it. So I was so upset. I was like, I know everybody noticed it because I noticed it. I'm going to use some of this. This is the Spectrum Color Correcting Duo in Deep Dark. I'm just going to dip into this and I'm going to put it under my eyes. Just because sometimes when I do my makeup, I feel like I see like the little divots under my eyes. So I'm going to put this on. And I'm also going to put some of this under my chin area. Even though the foundation that we're using will probably cover it, but just in case it doesn't, I know for sure the concealer is going to cover it, but we're going to put this on anyway and just let it sit there because I have a lot of dark areas going on today. I don't know what is happening. I'm going to look for an electrolysis. We have our color corrector on from Spectrum. So we're going to put some of this. Oh, you know what I should have did? I should have put this on first, but that's all right. We're still putting it on. This is NYX, the face glue. I love this primer. I don't even know what I was thinking. Why didn't I put this on before I put that on? So we're just going to work around it. That's all. I'm going to take a little bit and we're going to put it on strategically. I need it in this area. Like, I definitely have to have it in my cheek area and my nose area, which is where I put the product at. But that's all right. We'll just blend it in a little bit more afterwards. This is like one of my favorite primers, and it's not so much the grippiness. I just love how beautiful it makes the skin look and how smooth the skin looks afterwards, and also how long lasting this product is. It's so good. I should have put the primer on first, guys. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's okay. It's gonna work out. It's definitely gonna work out. That's because I don't use a lot of color correctors. Like, usually I just, you know, bank on the, see how sticky it is? It's definitely a sticky primer. I'll just put a little bit more. I'm just gonna tap this in under the neck and just blend this in around here. I was on the fence about what foundation I was going to use. I was like, okay, I have a lot of favorites, but I had two that was on my mind. Like, I'm going to use this one or I'm going to use this one. So I picked the House Labs Triclone Skin Foundation. I have shade 490 Cool. I haven't worn this in a minute because I have so many other options that I just haven't worn it. So we are going to try this today. When I say it's been a minute since I used it, but it's my favorite. Like if I had to pick a foundation out, it would definitely be this one. This one is my favorite. I love quite a few, but this one is my favorite. We're going to use this brush right here from BK Beauty. This is the BK Beauty 116 brush. And we're just going to put this on. Oops. See, I'm doing a lot of mistakes, guys, but that's all right. I'm gonna fix it right now. Look how pretty that looks on the cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna put another pump of this, and I'm gonna add in this because this is what I wanted to use. The Urban Decay Face Bar Luminizer in the shade Space Cowboy. I wanted to mix this in with my foundation. That's how pretty the shade is. So we're gonna mix this. I've been loving a glowy makeup look, so I want to add some glow. So that's what we're doing. Have any of you guys tried this House Labs foundation? If you did, what do you think about it? Because I love it. It's so beautiful on the skin. See the coverage? Let me put a little bit up here. I'm mad because I used too much. I didn't need all of this, but it's okay. We're just going to bring it down here. See how pretty and lifelike the skin looks? I haven't really been disappointed with hardly any of the products that I got from House Labs. I really love a lot of their products. And we still have a lot of product left. I shouldn't have put that extra pump. See how pretty? Now I have some, not breakouts, but some, I wouldn't really call them breakouts. I have some unwanted visitors. And I don't know if it's something that I'm eating, like where did it come from? I don't know. Because I haven't eaten anything crazy. And I did a mask today. So I don't know why. See how beautiful this looks? So pretty. So glowy. I love this foundation. I hate to waste this. I hate to waste product. Like I really do. Okay, I'm going to put a blush on that I love. And I did not pull it out. So weird because these look almost identical. But one is Poppy. This one is Dahlia and this one is Poppy. I'm going to use Poppy from Juvia's Place. And we're going to put this 2 dots. So it's sort of like a reddy orange. These blushes are super pigmented. So we're going to use that. I love that shade of blush. So we're just going to blend this in. I thought I had all my products pulled out, but that's all right. It was handy. But you see how pretty that is? It just gives the skin a nice blushed look. Like just a little pop of color, nothing crazy, but just pretty. I didn't want to do pink, like a pink look today. I wanted to do something that was more natural skin tone. And to me, like with this blush, I really only needed, I'm gonna put a little bit under here. I really only needed 2 dots, 1 on each side. Do you see how pigmented this blush is? Especially on this side. It was very, very pigmented, but that's okay. By the time we finish putting everything on, it's so crazy. I thought I pulled everything out. Okay, this is the Rare Beauty bronzer in Tranquil. We're going to use this because I haven't used it on camera in a minute. This is a really nice formula. Really pretty. Blends in nicely. A lot of people said they didn't like it, like it was too greasy. I love it. I think it's perfect. It has a nice slip to it, but I love it. It has like a little fragrance, like maybe like a little cinnamony, something that smells like cinnamon. We're going to take this brush and we're going to start blending this bronzer out. See how pretty that shade is? You guys have to let me know down in the comment section, what are some of your favorite or go-to makeup products? Like, what are your go-tos? If you're going out and you're doing your, like, everyday makeup or like a nice soft glam look, what are your everyday products that you love, that you just reach for, that's in your makeup bag? You know, it's so funny. I don't remember this foundation being so glowy. It is glowy, but it's so pretty. And that's alright. Once we finish powdering it, it'll be good. It just looks really beautiful, but really glowy. Yeah. So you see how pretty that bronzer is, how it just blended in so nicely. I love it. So now we're going to go into concealer. My favorite concealer right now, although I love the Natasha Denona, I love this too. This is full coverage. It's beautiful. It's not drying. This is the Estee Lauder Stay in Place Double Wear Concealer. I love it, guys. When I first got it, I wasn't sure. I was like, this is kind of, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I like this. Because I thought it was dry, but it was my fault because I didn't put moisturizer on my face that day. I had put all my serums and stuff on, and I didn't put my moisturizer on. It has such a nice slip to it. Look at that. I love the shade. This is shade 6.5N. I love the component. Like, it's a nice size. I don't know how much product is in it, but it's a nice size. And this wand holds so much product between both sides. Like, you don't have to dip again. It's so good. I love that. If you guys hear my fan, like, making noise, I can't help it. Down here, because we're having a heat wave, they have it where they want you not to use energy a certain amount of hours throughout the day. So my house is from 3 to 8 o'clock, and I was like, I'm home all day, so it affects me all day, but I'd rather have low energy than no energy, so I'm complying. But I do have the fan on, but I don't have the AC on because they turn it to a certain level where it's not really cool in the house, the AC. I'm gonna go under here with this concealer and just shape it out. That's right. I may have to add some more. This is a BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy brush. And you guys know I've been talking about TikTok a lot lately. They had a deal where if you buy a new concealer, you got this brush for free. So this is not the free one. They're in my mailbox. I haven't been to the mailbox yet, but they're in my mailbox. I think I got 3 brushes for free because I bought 3 concealers. They were like $10, which is the same price that I would have paid for them in the store. But to get, I think this brush is like $24. So it was like getting the concealers for free. See the coverage and the amount of brightness. This brush is really good for concealing the under eye. That's what made me get it. That's what made me say, oh, I actually like that brush for doing my concealer. I could stand a few more of these. And for free, why not? I'm going to take the brush and just... Actually, I'm going to take the blush brush so I can put a little more blush there. Yeah, this is the Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush. I have a new powder that I've been trying that I think is going to become a favorite. But because I've just started using it, I'm going to stick with my favorite. My favorite that I know is my favorite. Because I haven't tried it with a lot of different products. I've tried it with some, and I really like it. But today we're going to stick with what we know. Yeah, because that powder hasn't even made it to a favorites of the month video. I only tried it like 3 times, and I knew that I liked it from when I first got it. Let's put a little bit of this concealer over here, just to see how it kind of carves this out. And I didn't even have to add any more product. I really want to put a little bit more of the lighter shade here under my eyes, just a little bit. I'm gonna tap that out, and then I'm gonna get my powders that I'm gonna use. Being that I'm loving the talc-free powder from L'Oreal, and I don't use a powder other than that powder to set my makeup, especially under the eyes, I'm gonna try it with my favorite powder that I have been loving. You guys know I've been loving these About Face powders. I usually don't not set my under eye with a pressed powder, so we're gonna try it with this powder because I want to see how it does under my eyes. Like, you know, I be bragging about it all the time. Like, I use it in a lot of videos. I'm like, is it really doing what the other powder does? Like, yeah. So this is the About Face powder in the shade Draped. I really love the powder. This is the shade of it, guys. The concealer is supposed to be self-setting. It looks a little crepey under the eyes. You see that? It really looks crepey. I usually set my under eyes first. So clearly it's not as smoothing. It's like a thicker powder than the L'Oreal powder, but I would expect it to do like the same thing, but it's not. That's my chandelier if you hear like something clinging together. That's the pieces on the chandelier. I'm putting this lighter shade every place that I put concealer. I'm gonna go into the darker shade, which is this one. I love this shade. It's so pretty. This one is Applause. I'm gonna just put this here on top of everything to set it down. I definitely see like creasing under the eyes. I don't see that with the other powder. I'm a little disappointed. You see how dry the under eyes look? But it's okay. If it comes out good in the end, then I'll be all right. But I still love the powder. I just have to use it the way that I've been using it. Setting the under eyes first with a pressed powder first. So yeah, that's what we have. I'm going to take this Natasha Denona powder in shade NP14, which is my favorite pressed powder foundation. And we're just going to take this and put it all over the face. Now, I did not do my under eyes yet. I'm going to do them right now. Of course, you guys know all of the products that I use will be linked and listed below. I'm going to use this brush from Made by Mitchell. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, Macchiato. And this shade, Camel. And I love his little brushes. Whatever they're made out of, whatever synthetic fiber, it picks up everything. I love it. It's so good. Yeah, see how it smokes out everything? It makes everything very pigmented. It shows up so good under the eye. It really gives a nice smokiness. And I'm just going to take this brush and just go under it. I'm going to use this Epic liner from NYX because I really like this shade. It's like a taupey shade, but it's called Mauve Grit. It's not too bright, but it gives just enough. So you see a difference? Like it just adds a little bit of something. It could be brighter, but this is good for what we got going on now. It's a really pretty shade. This is what it looks like. See? So that's good in the waterline. My eyes are tearing. This eye. I think this is a nice shade. Sometimes I don't want to have that doll eye look where it's just like it pops so much because I have a white shade in there. So this one is nice. So I'm going to try this Bubble Colossal by Maybelline. I've been really liking this mascara. We're going to test this out and see how it does. See how it gives a nice amount of lengthening and volume to my lower lashes. It makes it look like I have some. It's like a spiral wand. Okay, being that I did not set the under eye with this powder from Natasha Denona, I'm just going to go in with a little bit and just tap it out before we set with setting spray and go into our next layer of makeup. I just love this powder. It's my favorite. I haven't used it in a minute because I've been testing out other stuff, but this is my favorite. And I love her concealer too, but I didn't use it in this video because I'm sure the last time I did a full face of current favorites, I used that. So I do still love it. I do still love a lot of the products that, probably most of the products that were favorites before. But you know, when I get new favorites, when I try new products, like I like to share them with you guys. So I'm going to use this One Size Powder Melt Setting Spray. I'm still not sure if it's a favorite. I do like the way that it melts the powder. And we have a very powdery look right now, so we're going to use this. So yes. I'm not sure if this is a favorite, but I will do an updated video for you guys telling you my thoughts on a lot of the products. I'm going to bronze. The skin is not completely dry, so that powder does give a nice sort of glass-like finish. It gives a very lifelike finish. I am still testing it out because I want to see just a few more things about it before I really give you guys an update on it. So I'm going to use my bronzer. That is my favorite bronzer. There is no other that I love right now other than this one. This is my one and only favorite, like favorite. Like I would reach for this bronzer every day. So that's what we're going to do today. This is a beautiful bronzy shade. Do you see that? It's just so gorgeous, guys. I just love this NARS Laguna 8 bronzer. And I like to go heavy-handed with it because I just love it. It's so good. See how it looks? See the difference? It just really just adds so much dimension and life to the skin. Again, like I said, the skin is not 100% dry. It's not at all. I'm going to take it up here and down under my neck. See how beautiful that is? So pretty. And now we're going to go into our nose contour. This is a miniature size. I have, I think, 2 backup larger sizes, but this one, and then I have the palette that they came out with for the summer, which is not the same exact shade, but it's supposed to be. It's so weird because I'm looking at my forehead and it's not, my skin is not set. That's weird. I don't know if it's the powder melt, but it looks like it's not completely dry, if that makes sense. Alright, it'll be set by the time we finish. But I think that's weird that it's not set. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, it's like super sticky. I do have a lot of favorite blushes. I love the NYX blushes, but I'm sure I've used those in a favorites video before. I'm gonna use this shade Worth by Rare Beauty. It is very complimentary. And you know, I always try to put my blushes in the same family. My powder and my liquid. I love this blush. This is the first one that I tried from Rare Beauty. This is the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blush. And I just love it. It's such a good shade. So pretty. See how pretty that is? We're going for soft glam, guys. We're going for soft glam. So this is gorgeous. So pretty. And I have one other blush that I'm going to use in conjunction with this. That is gorgeous. I love a good amount of blush just to look lifelike. I'm going to put a little bit down here because I've been loving to do that. I don't know if you can see that, but I've been loving, and I've been loving it on my nose. I do have a blush. I never tried this color, but I love the formula. This is actually an e.l.f. primer infused blush. This one is called Always Rosy. That's what it looks like. I love this primer infused blush from e.l.f. I love the fact that it does not enhance the pores on your face. For some reason, I'm seeing a lot of pores today. And I think it has to do with the fact that, so this is just a lighter tone of the shade from Rare Beauty. I just like that it gives a glow. Like sometimes we think that we can't wear these peachy shades, but we can. It's just a matter of finding the right shade and what you mix it with, because I like that it gives sort of like a woke look, just like a little highlighty kind of look to the face. This has primer in it and I love it. It's so good. I love the formula. I love the primer infused blushes and bronzers from e.l.f. I feel like our nose needs a little more bronzer. Yeah, if you look at my face, you can see like it's definitely not set. Like that setting spray is still wet. Oh, you know what? I did have another bronzer that I could use. That is a favorite. I forgot all about this. How? We're gonna add this. How could I forget that? I was like, did they come out with another bronzer that I love? How could I use the Haus Labs foundation and forget about the Haus Labs bronzer? When you guys know I've been loving this bronzer. This is Kaya Spice by Haus Labs. I'm just gonna add this on because you can never have too much bronzer. You can never have too much bronzer. I'm really feeling a little disappointed with that setting spray, but that's all right. We're gonna fix it. I'm gonna use this highlighter now. This is Raw Umber from Haus Labs, one of my favorites. I haven't pulled this out in a minute. It's so gorgeous. That is really very pretty. I love highlighter. It just really wakes up the makeup. That's what the shade looks like if I didn't show it. So I like this highlighter, but I always feel like I need just a little bit something brighter. That is gorgeous. Okay, so this one, even though that Raw Umber is very complementary to what we have on our lids. I'm going to take this Moonstone and just put a little bit there. Do you see the difference in how that Moonstone just wakes everything up? It just gives, yeah, I love that. Yes, I love a white highlighter. Yes, that is so gorgeous. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose just to brighten up what we got going on in here. Very nice. Love that. We're gonna do a lip next, and we're gonna spray because I feel like it's too glowy for me. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. Come on, Huda. So this is a setting spray that you need to keep in your bathroom because you need to run it under hot water like before you use it. It just gets clogged. I don't know if it's this fan or what. Like, it feels like it doesn't dry the makeup. So, of course, I'm going to do a inner corner highlight. I'm going to use Moonstone in my inner corner. I love this shade of highlighter. So pretty. And maybe I'll put a little bit of the raw umber closer to the eye so that the white could still show. Is it showing? Yeah, I can see it. Let me do a lip. I have my favorite lip liner, Trendsetter from Morphe. I'm going to use this because I pulled this out recently. Let me sharpen it with this. This is a Glossier sharpener. I love the fact that this sharpens nicely without any issues. I love the shade of this. It's like a dark, kind of purpley tone brown. I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place liner in the shade Signature, which is like a pinky tone. I'm still on the fence about these liners, but I like the shade. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is why I don't like these liners. Because even though the shade is nice, now mind you, I love the shade. It's just that the liner is so soft. It reminds me of the Fenty liners. They're very soft. It's such a pretty shade. So I like the shade of the liner, and it looks wonderful with the Trendsetter. A really beautiful nude lip shade. Now, if they came out with a lipstick like this from Juvia's Place, I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. So I'm going to use this Sugar Head to give us some glitter on our lips from Half Magic. We're going to put this on top. So I feel like with this lipstick, it's supposed to be shimmery, right? I don't see any shimmer. It's a really pretty shade, like a really pretty shade, but you don't see it on your lips. So when I say that this is my favorite, this is a nude lip is my favorite, right? I love a nude lip on a regular day when I'm going out. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Reviver lip oil in Super Neutral. Did I use this? Did I use this before? I know I love the formula. I love the mintiness of these lip oils. Let me just fix this brow and fluff this hair, and I'll be back to show you what the finished look is looking like. I'm back, guys. This is our finished look, and I love the way the makeup came out. It looks beautiful. Everything looks very nicely blended and cohesive. This is a very like monochromatic kind of look. Just a nice everyday makeup. A nice, I'm going out, really beautiful, soft glam kind of makeup. I love it. I think it looks really, really gorgeous, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this makeup. I tried this powder melt spray again. I really don't love this, guys. To me, I feel like it's too dewy for me. Like, I would not use this in the summertime. I like the fact that it melts the powders, but it feel like it didn't dry down today. I don't know what it was about my makeup that it felt like it didn't dry down. So, of course, I'm going to keep testing it. I don't know so much that I like it for the summertime. I think that you may not see much of this time of year because I feel like it's a little too dewy for my oily skin. That's just my opinion. Somebody else might love it. I don't necessarily love it. I think that the makeup looks gorgeous. It looks very lifelike, very glowy. I just don't know that I love the glow. I'm going to try spraying a mattifying setting spray under this and maybe putting this on top and seeing what it does. I tried the reverse today. I put the one size on first and then I went into a mattifying setting spray from Huda Beauty and I just didn't love it. And this Half Magic lipstick that's supposed to be shimmery, to me, like, it's not a lipstick that you can use on top of other lipsticks. It has to be that on your lips and a liner, and that's it. And you may get the pigmentation and the shimmer that you're looking for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I'm going to list all of the products that I use down below. These are my favorite products. I think the makeup looks awesome, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to hear it. I love you, my precious jewels. I'll see you in the next video. If you love this video, I will link other videos to this video that are similar so you can continue to watch. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I love all of my subscribers. Let me know if you guys want me to start going live. Like, I really am thinking like a Wednesday or a Thursday at 7. So I'm going to put another poll up and see what day most of you guys would like, and then we're gonna start going live. Like, I'd like to be able to do our makeup together, or just you guys ask me questions while I'm doing my makeup. I love spending time with you guys, and I would love to go live with you. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys let me know what you think of this makeup. Matter of fact, let's see what we want to put in the comment section and let me know you guys made it to the end. Put favorites in the comment section, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this makeup. Okay.